Okay, guys, in this video, I'm gonna show you how I do PMS color mix. In this case, I'm gonna show you how that color was mixed. As you can see on this book over here, I have it's marked with whatever is being mixed already. In this case, I need the PMS 172, which I don't have. So I'm gonna show you how it is. See the PMS 172 right here. As you can see, you have a orange 500, white 250, and yellow 250. As you can see in here, there is other colors that has the number and the point 4. When you're doing when you have before below 5 is 377. Like in this case, when you have 471.7, it goes up to 472, and that's grams. We're gonna start mixing. I have my quart size over here. This is the I get it from Consolidated Plastics, and this is like this kind is the one that holds the plastisol inks very well. If you use the clear ones, like, let me see if I find one, like this kind, these clear ones over here, they melt with plastisol ink. Okay, so we're gonna need orange 500, like 500 grams. Let me make sure it's grams. Oh, this thing is not working. The battery went on this thing. So I'm gonna have to change the battery again. It's a regular. It's not working. All right, I couldn't find a battery for it, so I guess I'm gonna use my other skill. I think I found one. Let's see. Okay, I got a battery. So hopefully it works. All right, it's on 0. And you put that thing, give you the weight for that. Then you have the option for pair. Give me 1 second. Hopefully you can see it on the camera. So you just hit there to 0. So on this case, what about we start with the white instead? White is 250 and it is grams. 250, right? So I take my mixing white, which is designed for that, for PMS colors. So let's see. $250. I don't want to add too much. 247. 248, I can believe it. Okay, I went a little up, so I can take it off to make it 250. 250. All right, so now we're doing the next color is yellow. I'm gonna do the yellow and we're gonna leave orange till the end. So we hit there to bring it back to 0. And we're gonna get our yellow ink. As you can see, there's not much left in here. You cannot see it, but see, the yellow is, I don't think it's gonna be enough. Maybe it's gonna be enough. Let's find out. Try to always keep an eye on your stock. I have another gallon. If this is not enough, I do have a stock. $200. I think we're gonna be able to make it with whatever is left on the bucket. To 22. I think that'll be it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the 250 out of this thing. I gotta open the new one. Here is the new one. This is how it comes. This is a great tool. It's a must-have tool. It's like a lid, like to open the buckets. I don't remember where I got it from. It's been many years, but the thing says P38, P as in Paul dash 38 by 4 Trines Company, it says. Anyway, if you can get your hands on something like this, it's very helpful. As you can see right here, all you have to do is go like this. And know that you can do it manually, but it's less harder to do it with this thing sometimes. All right. So remember, if you can get your hands on something like this, okay. So, uh-oh, 230. I think it was 233. All right. This thing went off. This thing's not working right. I think it was 233. Oh, shoot. All right. It happened. It's got to be this way, right? I know it was 233. So 233. So we need 17 more grams. All right. Oh, I went too much. All right, 17 right there. All right. There. And now we need 500 for the orange. Now, in this case, I know my colors, I've been using it for so long. But in your case, it should give you the information of what the color that you have that you need to use is like, in this case, it's like orange, 38888. And you can see right here, that's the number. So going back to this thing, in this case, I'm gonna use a bigger spatula to make it faster because it's 500 grams. So it should take like a couple spoons. All right. That's 151. $282. 395. That scale I've been using that scale forever, so I won't be surprised it's almost wearing out. Like it's gonna be pretty soon, it doesn't gonna work. Maybe. Uh, that scale next to it, that's on the scale as well. The only is, I bought this one in Amazon, and that's for to weigh the that has the same use. Pretty cheap one actually. This is expensive, but that one is cheap and it does the same thing. I just like this better, but that one I paid like $20, something like that. It does the same thing. I bought it for the DTG pretreatment. I didn't really use it, but anyways, oh, all right. So I got the 500 grams already there. and now we're gonna mix it. So when you're done, you just turn it off or tear. If you have something else to do, you just keep it on. As you saw earlier, this thing just went off. I don't think the battery is 100% charged. But anyways, I'm gonna turn it off for now. Okay. Okay, so we are finished with the scale, and now I'm about to show you a new addition to my tools, which I guess I'm happy with it, but at the same time, I'm not too happy. As you're gonna see in a little bit, why I'm not too happy about it. As you can see, so when you're done, you just mark this on to make sure you have it on stock. All right. Okay, close the book. Sorry for the mess. We're talking about like almost what, several years using that thing. All right. So okay. As you can see, here is the new addition. Uh, I believe I went too fancy with the digital screen there, the touch screen. Beautiful machine, very solid, well made. The only issue I'm having, as you are about to see, is that this is the cord right here. I usually add a little bit of the this thing over here is curable reducer, just to make it nice and soft, right? Oops. So here is how this works. Again, this is the mini mixer from Anatole. And see, it's nice because it has these things over here that hold whatever your bucket is, whatever size is from I think it's from a quart or maybe less than a quart. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if I had this, maybe it can work on this too. See? Let's see. Yeah, I think it will actually hold this size. That's like half of a quart. Okay, that's good to know. So going back into the quart, here is, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I don't want to blame the machine itself, the company or anything. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but you know, as you can see, I put it in place. It's in place. And then what you do, yeah, this is the lock right here. And then, you know, that actually lock it in place so this thing is not moving anywhere. Now, I think that was too much because that thing is kind of bending. Let's see, maybe not. Who knows? Let's see. All right, let's see. Maybe the one, yeah, right there. Right there. Okay. So now this is the blade to mix it. Is about the same size like an spatula right here, as you can see. Now, I believe it's still too wide because once I put it to mix, all right, see, like you place it, that's in place right there. I'm even afraid to start it because the minimum, if you can see right there, hopefully it can be seen on the camera. The minimum speed is 10 RPM. So on my personal opinion, I think I should have gone with the dial-up version instead of the digital, because I assume the dial-up version, you can go from 0 all the way to whatever, right? In this case, the blade might not be the issue. The issue is the speed of the machine. All right, so let's see. If I try to go, let's see right there, it's too fast, kinda. And that thing, see, oops, if I don't stop it in time, it will start making a huge mess on me. Everything is coming out. Now they say to give it a try on the opposite. Let's see if the opposite way will do it. But see, I tried to put the minimum, and it's telling me the minimum is 20 RPM. So there's no way for me to change it. All right, let's say clear. See, there's no option to do this lower way. So exit. Now they say to go this one way or the other. All right, let's try the other way. It's going too fast. She's not giving me the option. It's only, see, it's only 20. So let's see, RPM. It's still telling me just 20. So how do I get back to the other one? Clear. She's not allowing me to do that. So let's see. The second program that is by default is on 37 RPM, which is way faster. All right, let's see if I can find the one. Yeah, there is no other option. No, it's no exit, back, manual, 10 RPM. Let me see if that will let me do minimum. It's minimum, see? The minimum RPM is 10 RPM. All right, okay, so let's see. See, I start going there, it's gonna start messing up everything unless I hold it. See, if I hold it, it's gonna keep mixing in the center, but I have to hold it because if not, this thing is gonna, oops, this thing is gonna go all the way up. See, if it was slower, then you could control it. And let's say if it's the other way around, see, the same thing, it's gonna start blowing in the other way. See? That's the only thing. I don't know if this machine by itself, it should be as like half size of the blade. Otherwise, it makes a big mess. See, it doesn't even allow to mix the right way because it goes up too much. You see? If I let go, that thing is gonna blow out. Either way I go, see? The blade is too big for this specific machine that doesn't, you can't slow it anymore. Now I believe the dial up is got to be from 0 to whatever. It might give you a more you know, room for it. Now if this bucket was like taller, then the blade won't be able to go all the way down to mix the whole thing. So it's definitely something that is not right in here, as you can see. All right, so now let me take this out and I'll be back. I gotta clean this up and I'm gonna be back to show you why I believe the blade is too wide for this. And the same situation, I'm assuming, I haven't tried yet, but I think the same situation will be on the what do you call it, on the see, it's gonna blow everything no matter which way. See, if I let go, that thing is gonna mess up the whole thing. See, I'm gonna stop it and I'm gonna show you why I believe on this specific machine. I'm not talking about the dial up one. I'm talking about this one that is with the touch screen. There is no option to go slower. All right, so let me clean this out and I'll be right back. You can tell all the ink is still not mixed up yet. I can tell you one thing. Anatole, the Anatole company by itself, so far with me, they've been amazing. They've been trying to contact me, and it's not their fault, trying to solve this issue. I wasn't being able to make this video about it, but on their end, they've been very responsive about it. Like they've been trying to contact me to see what they can do. They need a video to show them what is the issues. I don't know if I'm the only person who has got this thing and has the problem with. That's what I'm saying. I can't blame them. I may be doing something wrong, so I'm just showing what it is happening in my end. All right, so I took most of that right off. All right, this sticks right here. I made them myself with, I went to buy a whole bunch of aluminum. I cut them and did it myself for easier cleaning. As you can see, it's less than half of the blade, right? of the I mean the spatula size, like an inch and an eighth or something like that. So you turn this on. If you had this, it doesn't matter how slow, how fast it goes. Uh, I mean, you can see it right there. I mean, this thing, even if this was going like this, like that thing was going, see? It's doing the job, and it's nothing is coming out of the bucket, as you can see. See? And let's say, you know, you move it to the opposite, it's the same way. If the blade, if the blade it wasn't that big, it should do it. It should be fine because you just turn it either way, you know, and you will have the job done. So this is the way I've been kind of using it so far. The whole idea is for you to be mixing this. While this thing is getting mixed, you can be doing something else in the meantime. And now I have to be stuck in here until everything is you know, mixed up and everything. I mean, it's still less work than doing it manually, but it shouldn't be the case. Again, I'm not blaming anyone. I may be doing something wrong, so please reach out. Anatole, please reach out after you see this video and tell me if there's anything that I'm doing wrong. Again, I believe if this was with a lower RPM option, I don't think it should be an issue, the size of the blade. It's just because, as you can see right there, the RPM is going up as you know, as it's getting mixed. It's going faster and faster and faster. So, but that's understandable because this thing gets mixed, is less need for that thing to go up. As you could see, I just saw it. Is the ink is actually once it's mixing up, is no reason for the ink to try to get out of the bucket. Realistically, I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but see, it's going up to 21 RPM right now. Keep It's keeping going up, going up, going up, which is that's all you want. That's the way you want it to work. The only thing, again, I don't think is the blade is the right size for the digital version. They have to program it to reprogram that whole thing to be able to go from 0 to whatever speed, right? Now, when I mentioned that to them, they say they're afraid because of the ink being, you know, thick. It may blow the motor, but I don't think so. The motor seems to be so very strong. I mean, it's a very solid machine. It's a very well made machine. I don't think that will be an issue. I think they need to reprogram you know, whatever the software or whatever that thing is, to reprogram it to be from 0 to whatever you need it. Nothing will happen to the motor. I think the motor is way stronger than, you know, to be messed up. Okay, guys, here you got it. That's the main thing. The main idea with this video was to show you how to do the PMS color mixing. Once I'm done in here, I put I put the number on the can, just like, like this, something like this. I mark them up, and that's it. All right, guys. See you in the next video.